Hi, and welcome back to Straight from the Experts Summer Episode. I'm your host, Luis Hontiveros, and I'm still with fitness coach Enzo Bonoan. In the previous episode, we learned about pool exercises and summer healthy foods. In this part of the episode, the exercises will cover our chest, triceps, glutes, and abs, among others. So Coach Enzo, what are we doing first?
Alright, so our first exercise for the muscles that you see first, which should be the chest, and of course the arms, and yung triceps. We're gonna be doing the push-ups. Alright guys, remember, bago tayo mag-push-ups, you want to get into a good warmed state first. Kaya ang magandang warm-up para sa akin, if you're very short on time, my suggestion is to do the push-up in a beginner fashion. So pwede ang incline push-up, where your hands are higher than your feet. This makes the push-up easier, and you get to practice the movement first. Pero kapag naka-warm up na yung katawan ninyo, then we can go straight into the exercise.
Alright.
Luis is gonna go into the push-up position. Ideally, you want your hands underneath your shoulder, or you can bring your shoulder a little bit over it pa if you want to really target your chest muscles. You keep a flat back. Ang cue ko dito, if you want to make sure that your lower back is not feeling any soreness or any pain from this exercise, squeeze your butt cheeks together. This will give you a very tight core so that you can do your exercise with a flat and straight back. Okay, so the goal here, when you're going to do your push-up, you want to bring your chest very close to the floor. Okay, so Luis is doing it good. And then you go down there, do not bounce, then you go back up. Keeping a flat back all throughout. Do it again, one more. And then you try to repeat that height, then you go back up. So some few reminders lang pagdating sa push-up. Number one is to play with hand positions just to see which one works best for you. Number two, you want to keep a flat back so that your lower back does not hurt. So what you do there is you squeeze your butt cheeks together. And then number three, you want to have a consistent repetition. Ang ideal dyan is your first repetition looks like your last one. Alright, Luis, so kanina we did a push exercise. We need to balance that with a pull exercise. What we're going to be doing is the dumbbell row. So, Luis, can you show us how you do the dumbbell row? Okay, so you want 3 points of contact, and then you're naka-staggered stance ka dito. Okay, so the back leg is going to be on the same side as the working arm. Luis is getting a full stretch here at the bottom. He's letting his shoulder dip down. He's going to pause there, and then he's going to pull it up. So mapapansin niyo dito sa taas, his elbow is the one leading the movement. For those of you at home who only have a few pairs of dumbbells available, or if ever wala kayong dumbbell, my suggestion is to make makeshift dumbbells. All you need is a sturdy bag, to be a backpack or a tote bag, tapos lalagyan niyo lang to ng weights. It can act as one big dumbbell, which you just hold on.
So Coach Enzo, now that we're done with targeting our chest and back muscles with push-ups and rows, we're targeting shoulders now.
Tama.
What are we doing?
Alright, so this is going to be an isolation exercise. This is going to be called the lateral raises with dumbbells. Okay. So here we have a decent amount of weight, not too crazy. Tapos we're going to be doing is we're going to be pushing our butt back out very slightly, leaning forward at the torso, and then we're going to be bringing our dumbbells out as if we're going to make the letter Y. Okay, let's see it. Yes. Okay. Very good. So you want to make sure your form here, let's do another one, is very slow and controlled. You can bring it up here to head height, and then be sure to bring it down slowly. Some people experience pain when doing this exercise, and I would say it's mostly because of using too much weight. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see. People just bring the weight up like this. So you doing your form like this, as Luis is doing it, you should be able to hit the muscles properly, get enough stimulation, and you are doing it safely, minimizing the risk of injury.
Now I'm feeling the burn. My shoulders are quite pumped. Alright, so Coach, what are we doing next? We're targeting the legs, right?
Tama yan. So we'll be doing a workout that targets a lot of areas of the lower body, and this would be the reverse lunge. You really want to target more of your glutes, and if you may be experiencing a little bit of pain in your knees, it may be a little bit friendlier for you if you do a reverse lunge where you step backwards. What you would want to do here is you want to go at the head of our mats, the top of our mats, and then we're gonna be stepping backwards. So what you want to do here is to get a full rep. Let your knee, your back knee, lightly tap the floor, and then you stand back up. Okay, the reason we want to get our knee to touch the floor is so that we can standardize our repetitions. Okay, so go all the way down, and then stand back up. One common mistake that people do when doing their lunges is they turn this into an upper body exercise. So what they do is, when they go down, they will push on their knee, and then they will use their arms to push back up. So kindly avoid this. If this exercise is too hard, there are other ways to make this exercise easier, or other easier leg exercises as well. If you want to target more of your glutes, I suggest taking a big step backward, somewhere around this, where you will have about a 90-degree angle on your knee. This will get a good stretch on your glutes, and then you can stand back up. But if you want to work more on your thighs, like your quad muscles here, I suggest taking a very small step backwards and let your knee go forward. So it'll look like this. Boom. You will have a bigger stretch or bend on the knee. This stretches more of your quad muscles. For our last exercise, we're going to put the cherry on top kasi na-targetan natin ang mga push muscles, pull muscles, our shoulder muscles, and our legs. We're going to be training the abs. So this exercise is very simple, and it's something that you probably may not have seen before. I call these the Bono Crunches. So you're going to be getting into a push-up position. The goal here is to bring your hips to your chest. So you're going to be crunching it like this, and then you're going to be stretching again. Then you're going to be crunching again, and then getting a good stretch. So basically, you're going from a push-up position into like a cat-back position. So this is basically the function of the abs. You're trying to bring your hips closer to your rib cage. Throughout the entire motion, throughout the entire set, you will be feeling tension on your abs, which makes this a very good ab exercise. Okay, so what's nice about this exercise is you don't have to get on the floor like most ab exercises. Your only 3 points of contact will be your feet and your hands. This way, you can turn like a push-up position, something as simple as a push-up position, into a more effective ab exercise.
All right, Coach, before we end today's workout session, are there any more tips that you would like to share to our audiences?
Okay, so I'll give you guys 3 big tips for our workouts. Basically, number 1 is to make sure that it fits your schedule properly. Remember, you want to make the workout work for you. So a while ago, na-mention ko na you can do 2 or 3 sets per exercise. Do which seems most practical. Remember, what is optimal may not necessarily be practical. As a fitness coach, dun ako sa practical. Kasi yan ang mas kaya kong gawin over time. That's number 1. Number 2 is to be progressing over time. You don't want to do the same workout over and over again because you will get the same results. If you want to improve your muscularity, if you want to lose more body fat, if you want to be healthier and fitter, then you want to improve your workouts, add an extra rep, add more weight, improve your form. These are ways that you can do your workouts better over time. At panghuli is to do a workout that you enjoy. Baka naman yung mga workout na to, these are things that these are not your cup of tea necessarily, and that's totally fine. You want to be able to find workouts, try and test workouts along the way, and see what is something that you would likely and gladly do for the rest of your life.
Thank you for such a great workout session, Coach. I really learned so much today. Thank you for correcting my form. For our audiences, if you are thinking about stepping up your fitness game and you would like to know more or need professional help by your side, Coach Enzo, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type in Enzo Bonoan Fitness or Enzo Bonoan 24.
All right, thank you again, Coach. It was nice to work out with you. Thank you. So there you go, guys. I hope you had a great workout with us, and I hope you learned something new from our fitness coach, Enzo Bonoan. And I just want to leave you guys with this tiny tip for those who are starting their fitness journey or are already on their fitness journey. Remember, consistency over intensity. Thank you for watching Straight from the Expert. For more videos and content like this, visit www.gmanetwork.com/lifestyle, and you can follow them on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, And if you want to follow me on my social media on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, that's at Luis Hontiveros 7. Peace out.